Alright, we got some magic now. What drafts do we have available? Duskmorn. I guess. I suppose. That seems horrifying. I'm a little sad that this isn't a curse. I guess get a demon in the deck. Limberlight. Hi, Super Base. Arriving at the perfect time. Yep, we were doing unplayed games for the first 2 hours. But I'm in pain today, so I'm just like, only so much capacity for new things. Um, I hope you are well today. Also, apologies, guys. Like, I'm not at the top of my game. Like, I think I've been reading chat a little bit late and stuff like that. I'm just not totally up to snuff. You were up until almost 3 a.m. last night, making sure you got Krampus' empowerment in your game, so you just woke up. Wow. I'm glad you were able to have a nice slept in weekend. Do just pick up another glimmer light. I think Cannon Feet's fine. You've been on vacation for 2 weeks. Me too. Because you also work for a school, do you not? Oh. No pay for 2 weeks. That sucks. You had to pay all your bills this month a month ahead of time. I've never seen this ley line. I'm considering rare drafting it. I'm gonna rare draft it. Leyline set for Duskmore was slightly imbalanced. I feel like I could splash white or pivot into white. Yeah. That seems kind of cool. You get to decide if today or tomorrow you want to do the Golden Pursuits for ESO. There's 20 of them, and you get cosmetics for most of them. Getting them all gets you a horse. There. The 10th anniversary event got the one horse that I would probably enjoy. I think all horses are pretty. I just don't want to be near them in real life. Have I ever told you guys about my my bad experience with childhood experience with horses? Girl Scout camp. I was probably like 9 or 10, and I was a clumsy young soul, and I managed to get stepped on by my horse. Like the horse stepped on my foot twice on the same foot in the same day. And yeah, I had nice horseshoe print bruises on my foot. Fortunately, it didn't break anything. It's a perfectly normal regal type horse, but as you ride it, you carry a cake. Seems good. This thing seems like it'd be really difficult to get out. So I'm kind of leaning this. You were riding horses when you were 3 or 4. A horse flipped you off the front, started to investigate you, headbutts, proceeded to start to walk in your direction. Shroud Stomper is decently worth. It's very, if you get there, you often win. With the emphasis on if you get there. Oh, this came back. I straight up did not know that Nico was even in this set. I didn't even know. I'm so behind in the story and everything. Okay, 2 shard tokens. Exile non-legendary creature you control. Shards you control, copies of it. Huh. Okay. Um, I'm thinking trapped in the screen, but I'm gonna look at what else is here. Fear of burning alive. Nico's card is even more forgettable than they are. Yeah. I do think it's trapped in the screen here. I guess the removal? I don't know. Ooh. Didn't realize ethereal armor was reprinted in this. Not liking the land. In your gotcha game, you got the rough equivalent of when you gain life, untap a land. Ooh. It's pretty sweet. I want as many enchantments as possible. Huh. I mean, that's just a funny card. But do I want the rummaging? 2/2 menace. Yeah. Actually seems pretty good. Even better to describe Senna when any player gains life, for each player untap up to 1 basic land they control. Are the people on your team? Get to pick that very easily. Um, in this game, you can have up to 5 team members, because for Hydra, where you can have 6. Alright, well. What does it look like when we cut red? We do lose a couple of enchantments, but not many. I still have 15 of them. I think that's probably worth it for mana consistency. Something to know on my big black shade. Oh yeah, the swamp cycling is why they're in here. I do have a demon to search up with the demonic council. The question is that worth it? How many enchantments do I got? Especially easily sacrificed ones, and how many artifacts? Um, for the demonic council? For threshold? Or delirium? Um, I don't have a ton of artifacts. I have 2 glimmer lights, and I think that's it. I do want to delirium that. Alright, I think we drop it in that case. I have a ton of enchantments. But, for instance, no sorceries, 2 artifacts. So I'm probably not going to get delirium very often. I might drop Dazzling Theater. Because I don't know how much... I mean, it could be nice to flash out my appendage amalgams, I suppose. But it just feels like it's a lot of work to get there. Do I have any creatures worth it? Spectral Snatcher's pretty good. Miasma Demon I feel like is pretty decent. The Miasma, it would help me get out my Miasma Demon earlier when I still potentially have some cards in hand. Anything with a tap effect? I don't think so, but let me check. The answer is 1. I feel like I don't. I think we drop it. Yeah, it isn't. Because I don't have any reanimation effects. The only reason why I'm kind of hesitant to drop her is because I only have 12 creatures. Glimmerlight makes 2 more, but I feel like that's good. Glimmerlight giving hope to gray ogres everywhere. I might drop Grievous Wound just because it has the problem of being a 5-drop that doesn't do anything when it immediately hits, and there's a lot of enchantment removal in this set. With good reason. So I think I'm going to drop that. 2. Oh, Grievous Wound. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a card for standard, maybe. Skull. And, I don't know. Gray Ogre is a vanilla 3 mana 2/2. Oh! I did not know that term. Let's do 41, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to drop. Draft turns refer to any 3 mana 2/2 as a Gray Ogre, as it's a common stat line. Ah, okay. And a 4 mana 3/3 is a Hill Giant. I guess I can keep this. Got both colors of mana. And I can Swamp Cycle. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I actually want to kill it or if I guess I can make my decision later because it says Flash. I think I'd rather kill this. Mana efficiency. Demon can't do his thing. Yeah. I think I'm gonna hold and actually flash out the Appendage Amalgam as a blocker and hope that they don't have instant speed removal. Yeah. But I think I'm dead. Alright. Not bad enough to mulligan. It's a pretty good uncommon. Figured that blue might have counters, so play my big card when he was tapped, mostly tapped out. Hmm. I'll flash it out. Wow, they have 2 copies of the guy. Yes, it is. Should I bin the demon? I don't have the mana to cast it. I think I hold on to it. It is a flyer. It's a 3. So I can do Glimmerlight, unlock. Or I can do unlock, destroy target tapped creature. I have options. Well, it's not surveilling 2 twice. It's surveilling 2, and then the second time they discard a card. Yes. But I was thinking I would just kill that. Now, because it's tapped. I forgot about the appendage amalgam attacks. Yes, it does. Do I care? It is vigilant and could get out of control. I'm gonna kill it. JK. I am going to let that die, and I'm going to do Glimmerlight. Keep attacking their hand size. Yeah. Now, next turn, theoretically... It's fine, he put in work. I can do Seize from Slumber into Cackling Slasher. Yep. I try to kill the one I can. I don't have any cards to discard. Hope they don't have a counter. I think they're going to get the Cryptid Inspector back. What do you think? Oh no, they got that one back. Interesting. I feel really good about a double block here. Because even if they manifest Dread at instant speed, if they can only do it once, or turn something face up once, it still dies. And I think that is required. And I just have to hope I top deck a non-land. Yeah. Well, that's a GG. I had no choice. I had to do something. Yeah, I needed to be more specific, yeah. Alright, well, maybe this will be a 0-3. Maybe we should have been playing red-black this whole time. Who knows? Got us to no results-oriented thinking there. What is that? Oh, the trap in the screen would have made the trump block correct, but we had no way of knowing. Yeah. This deck is more a testament to how aggressive Duskmourn is, yeah. It is the rat friend. I only have one rat friend in the deck. The option at instant speed, I figure. Hey, look, it's the guy. I believe the changes have made it to Arena. Yes. I was thinking that maybe I should get their haunted screen. A lot of good draft will be feeling out your opponent's tendencies. Because that will lead you flipping script on them. Hmm. Hmm. Yay, my prescription is ready. Yeah, that was a bait, because I want to be able to do my Miasma Demon, although I don't have the land for it, but... Hilarious. Gonna do it? Yep, they're gonna do it. Well, I kind of might as well not discard anything because they don't have any things out. You're fairly certain that the only casual gamer you know is like PvP in a game? Sign me up. Thinking how the PvP area in the game opens in 5 minutes and you really don't want to. I mean, arena's player versus player, I guess, so is that what you mean? Yeah. Most people may not. Oh, games like Smash as well. That's true as well, yes. The reason I kept the removal. Unfortunately, I once threw my hand a little too hard. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I actually didn't even hurt my hands gaming. I hurt them working. My repetitive motion injury was from using a non ergonomic mouse for too many hours per day. Had I gotten Victor one turn earlier, I'd have gotten his 3 trigger. Yeah. He's okay. Once for return to his first room, once for a second, and finally the third for the glimmer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though I'm not sure what I would have reanimated. A spectral snatcher, perhaps? Literally anything is the answer. You ever feel it's useless, you could be that cracked skull right now. Best usage of my mana. I might need to kill that Balemerc leech. It comes into play when drawing cards and removal. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it needs to die. What is this first? I don't super care about that. That's what he wants me to spend my mana on. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm just going to put out something bigger. Or I can put out Victor and then have more mana in case he has that counter that says to pay 3. Do you have that counter that says to pay 3? Okay, cool. Yeah, also improves card quality if he sticks. Nifty. Uh, Triple activate? Get the Spectral Snatcher out? From a graveyard. Yeah, I was considering the leech, but I was like, no, Snatcher still. Too bad I couldn't put the counter on the Snatcher. Yeet. Yeah, he's done emotional damage at this point. It's fine. Cards. Wow, I am kind of drawing a lot of lands here. I have to decide if I care about him drawing. And I think the answer is no, I want to kill him faster. Guess I'll play a land. I mean, he wasn't dead. He could have traded and... Oh, yes, you're right. It does have menace. Because he has no glimmers. Okay, well. It is 11. We are not yet dead, so let us run an ad break. And he was in fact exceedingly dead. And I will BRB in about 5 minutes. Should have brought a flashlight. Leyline of the sorry fam, you don't get a new leyline. I guess because the black one is so good. And indeed, it is very good. I don't think my old Make 'em Scoop deck could stand up to the current meta, but oh, it was fun to play at the time. Explorer. Where you just destroy and exile the opponent's lands, and then you slowly get your lands back, but they don't get their lands back because they're exiled. It was very funny. I stand by that kind of mass land destruction because it was very difficult to pull off. Nizahan did a top 10 recently for specifically initiative, and guess what we learned? Initiative is very good. White is good. Well, clearly the opponent has a 1-drop instant in hand. Or no, Shadow Spear has an ability. That's why. If he didn't double up 2 spots, White would have had 5 of the top 10 slots. Ha! Including all 3 top slots. I don't know the mechanic well. You were getting tired of me playing elves. Okay. White Plume Adventurer. Take the initiative at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. Untap a creature you control. If you completed a dungeon, untap all creatures you control instead. Yes, it is. It is indeed. I should have played Gala first. Yeah, I know. On Thursday, I went to the new. So I'm living in a new city. I went to a card shop in my city, and it went pretty well, I think. Um, Played some Commander. Lost the first 2 games because one person one shot all of us twice, and then changed commanders. And then we kind of all ganged up on him. And I won the third match. What makes White Plume extra dumb? I don't know. Its mana cost. Oh, just 2 and a white. Huh. That seems pretty generous. It's the only initiative card for 3 CMC or less. Huh. Maybe I should be playing Explorer Ranked. I'll probably get destroyed, but I'm tired of people scooping on me. People in Vintage were and still will Black Lotus Plume on turn 1. Jeez. Ugh. Aw. They're like Galagreeters. We took that personally. I went into ranked queue because I was tired of people scooping, but this is then what happens in ranked queue. At least this Ward 1. It's a little more challenging for him. Do I have Collected Company in this deck? No. I should, but I don't. I actually don't know if I own copies of it. Oh, they actually didn't need the extra mana for that. Hmm. Seems alright. CoCo is one of the safest to craft rares of all time. It's true. Yeah. It would be quite good in this deck. Probably more efficient than Realm Walker, to be honest. If it stops seeing play, it's because they banned it. Yeah. You would have Realm Walked there. Now we're cooking with gas. This seems like a decent situation. They wiping the board? Elf ball 2, elf harder. Man, seems awful confident for someone without Sunfall mana. I don't know, that's probably enough, right? Particularly if they don't block. But yeah, it seemed like enough. You would have blown up his blood to assert dominance. I considered it, but he was being nice letting me finish. And hey, look, we finished the quest. There we go. Let's see what's in store. The deck needs CoCo. I have one copy. It's harder for removal-based decks to blow me out. Yes, that is correct. I like that it's a lord and mana. It'll be at its best when I CoCo it. Yep. Realm Walker is pretty good. They've got a decent amount of devotion going, though. I'm thinking at a certain point I just have enough creatures to kill him.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades. Death is such an effective tool.
I think I hold up CoCo. You gotta kill Liliana to get your Phyrexian. Oh, no, they don't have to. Because the mana value X. Yes, they can get their thing back.
Time to wake up and smell the decay.
Yes. Well, they've got 3 of them now, which is not great. Still don't have enough mana to activate. I think I'm probably dead. Yes. What? He doesn't stop life gain.
My packs give me strength.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Elvish Archdruid. You're about 2 turns too late. What do you think? Do I just concede? I think I just concede. This is kind of boring, right? I'm just gonna get drained to death? Like...
You get used to the smell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. It's fine. Yeah. Thing is, Elvish Archdruid would have absolutely bailed me out there. Yeah. I mean, I could drop the Canopy Tacticians. They were kind of in here before Elvish Archdruid was in Explorer, so... 3 Gala Greeters. There we go. Do it that way. Watch them do something dumb like add glimpse of nature to explore. Ready to read the dumbest card I may have never seen? Okay, sure, yeah. Whenever you cast a creature spell this turn, draw a card. Alright. At least you have to cast it. It's not when it enters. Immediately. It was immediately broken. So I'm deeply familiar with elves. I mean, I'm sort of familiar. Nettle Sentinel. Doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you cast a green spell, you may untap it. Oh, yeah. So it has pseudo vigilance. How many elves tap elves for mana like other elves? I know there's at least one in my commander deck, I think. Like a Springfield drum effect? Yeah. That's why it tapped itself, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. That Authority of the Consuls is definitely too bad. Yeah. Let's see if I can find one. Let's go digging. Did not find it. Seems bad. But maybe, you know, crack back, I can get him. I mean, they have 14 in the air. They only have to gain 4 life this turn, and I'm dead. Or should I say gain life 4 times? 4 instances of life. Yeah, that's a little harder. You're right, you're right. Alright, well, I've got 1 in hand. And I can draw cards by paying mana. Alright, so let's assume that these guys are blocked. I then have 5, 10, 15, 20, 28. I do not have lethal. Uh, it doesn't. I was concerned I was going to time out, so yeah. Figure it out .jpg. But I think I might not have enough. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to find that Elvish War Master a little sooner. Do I have 4 copies of him? I want to say I do. Yes, I do. because he ends games. Hmm. I think it's almost noon. I should probably go actually eat lunch. So let me see if we can raid somebody. I think we can raid Fat Rabbit, who's playing some Fishing Planet. The queen of defeating the one more game. Letters responsible. Yeah, that's me. The hunger is real. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Please be sure to stay safe. Have a good one.